quit telling me the only revenue is from Trevor Milton solar panels, okay? What is going on, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, thanks so much for dropping by. We're doing a giveaway for this piece of wall art right here. All you got to do to get entered in to win is drop a sub, leave a like, and a comment as to what your favorite company is, and we're going to be doing the giveaway at 500 subs. So today we're going to be talking more about Nikola motors because it is such a hot topic. I feel like there's two types of people in this world. You either love Nikola or you hate Nikola, and you just like call BS on them and you're like, no way, like. But anyways, I'm one of those people that is in the boat where I'm a Nikola fan, I own Nikola shares, and don't worry, I'm not some idiot investor where all my money is tied up in Nikola. I'm treating Nikola like a startup company. Like, I have an opportunity to invest in something that just popped on Shark Tank where, okay, they have fulfillment orders and they have a really great product and they have a prototype and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously if they don't produce, or if for some reason the order, like the Republic Services, for example, decides, okay, we don't want your trucks anymore, obviously they're not going to sell trucks. But let's be real, okay? Electric vehicles are the thing of the future. Hydrogen is the thing of the future, right? Gasoline and diesel is not going to be around forever. Another thing that I think is going to drive this in the coming years and decades and stuff is as Congress and as the American people and society in general just moves toward greener emissions and more regulation and stuff like that, you're going to see a massive push and trend towards EVs. And Tesla, let's be honest, is not going to be the only EV on the market. And every other major automotive manufacturer has really only been focused on consumers like you and me, right? So if you look at the companies that are actually doing long distance trucking and trying to get into the EV hydrogen space, there's not a ton of companies that A, are out there, or B, there's no companies that have even made a dent yet, right? So somebody's going to do that eventually. Nikola has good leadership, right? Trevor Milton is not the only guy at the company. Trevor is simply the go out there and just get people riled up guy. Like, there's other people who are behind the scenes, CEO, CFO, all these guys who are very analytical, they're very thought out, they're very methodical, they have leadership that came from General Motors, so they've done this before. And I guess I'm one of those people that is like, okay, if you've got people who are worth billions of dollars, right, that's not something that I've ever done, and that is certainly not something the majority of you, I would think, have ever done, because if you're a billionaire, why the heck are you watching this channel? Is like, they obviously know how to do something right, and they have a really amazing product idea. If you want to just say, okay, Nikola is never going to make a product, take the renderings and the prototypes that Tesla has for trucks and long distance trucking, and compare that with the renderings and prototypes that Nikola has, and tell me which one wins. Take everything else out of the equation, you are going to say Nikola wins, right? The only reason you're going to choose Tesla, to invest in over Nikola is because they've done it and they've proven that they can do some stuff, and they've missed on their like promises and stuff too. So I'm not saying that Tesla's perfect either. My goal is to not really think of Nikola like Tesla. I'm not holding them to the same standards as a company that is already producing vehicles. I understand that they're not producing vehicles. I understand that their market cap is 15 billion, anywhere between 10 and 20, okay? But there's a few things why the stock price at its current levels does not scare me. You have few analysts that have covered the stock, and when I say few, there's 3 analysts that have covered the stock, and all their target prices are north of $45, okay? So above the current share price. Next, I'm treating this as a company that is like Shark Tank, right? It's pre-revenue. I understand it's pre-revenue, and quit telling me the only revenue is from Trevor Milton solar panels, okay? The dude just wanted solar panels. It's a pre-revenue company. We all know this. Orders are not set in stone, and yes, they can change. But the thing is, the interest in companies even willing to put up and say, hey, I'm gonna do an order is massive, right? Because it's going to drive other companies to seek out EVs, right? If you see your neighbor buys a boat, you're like, now you're thinking, okay, maybe I need to like get in on the boat action, right? So you're going to see a lot of that going on. And lastly, I'm looking at this thing like it's on Shark Tank. So I know I already said that, but like, if you had the opportunity to sit up there and be one of the sharks and say, here's $1,000, pick a company that comes in, right? They're all startups, okay? They're all startups, so you get to pick one. It's not like you get to get in at this price on Apple or get in on this price at Tesla. It takes risk, right? So that's why it's important. If your entire portfolio is wrapped up in Nikola, that is stupid, right? Because I will be the first to admit, there's a possibility that this thing could go to $20, $10, $1. Like, yes, it's a possibility. But if your entire portfolio is not wrapped up in this one stock, it's not a problem, because guess what? If it goes to $10, so what? You're out $1 or $2 grand. But if it goes to the same level as Tesla does, or even half the levels that Tesla does, you're literally turning $1,000 or $2,000 into to like $75,000. So to me, that is well worth the risk. If it's a company that you believe in, and if it's a company that interests you, why not? Example, going back to Shark Tank, right? They had the opportunity to invest in Ring Doorbell for like $1 million, right? Ring walked out of there. They didn't want a deal. Or I don't know, the Sharks didn't want a deal. I don't remember. But Ring turns around a few years later, sells to Amazon for over $1 billion. Like, guys, this is how it goes. You either get in early and you take the risk and you reap the reward down the line, or you can call BS on the company now, and then you can sell and like get out or never touch it or do whatever, or buy back when you see, okay, this company's actually legit, but you're not going to reap those same rewards if you got in at the current levels. So it's totally up to you is what you want to do. I'm just here to, again, reiterate why I think if you're invested in Nikola, you should be safe. And I understand why, if you're not, you're skeptical. I totally get it. I share some of the same concerns, but as long as it's not your entire portfolio, I would say as long as it's not even 10% of your portfolio, you are fine. Just let it ride, have fun. And like, if it is the next big thing, then what the heck? Sell your shares and go buy a Badger. Like, who cares? Oh, okay, that was exhausting. We're gonna be doing more Nikola videos because they draw a lot of views and there's a lot of freaking controversy around this company, which I like. So, today in history, August 13th, 1961. It's kind of depressing because it oppressed a lot of people. Construction begins on the Berlin Wall during the night. So of course they would do something super sneaky like that at night because, I don't know, that would be really freaky, going to bed and then waking up and be like, bam, there's a wall. Like, can't cross it, you're gonna get shot. So that is, that's too bad, but we all know how it ends, right? The wall comes down and then democracy wins. So that is good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in to tomorrow's video, more than likely another Nikola vid. And until then, I will see you guys tomorrow.